to the old freeway.
What a beauty.
This is it. This is where the magic occurs.
Because of the brake system that's on this, these are these are a G-body front
Disc brake.
hub disc brake setup. So which is kind of an odd, early, I guess late 70s, early 80s Malibu. So it has a smaller bearing, really small bearing, which is not really good for such a big, heavy car. Anything that's weighing 3,600 pounds should have at least the size bearing of a mid truck, mid-size truck. We can actually upgrade to a better hub size and the bearing combination. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the front disc brakes to 11-inch front rotors. They'll still be able to accommodate these wheels, but they're not going to get as hot. They're not going to get overworked. Devin and I, when we went for a test drive, was the car actually wants to change lanes when you hit the brakes.
Yes. Yes.
So take a look at the upper control arm.
So we rock back and forth.
Oh,
whoa.
that's not good.
That's a huge difference.
So every time you're applying your brakes, this front tire is just doing its own thing. That wheel's going straight, and this one's just doing its own thing.
Wow.
So whoever did the alignment, they forgot to tighten this bolt or nut. They forgot to put shims in there also. We do start out with everything polished because it's easier to actually paint or sand and everything, get it ready for paint.
Yeah, but that would cost me a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, not that much more though. But
Not
it
that
would look a
much
lot. It would look a lot better.
Because I don't like the polish.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to our designer and see what color he would go with if he wants to go orange or go black.
I'd like to go black.
Same chassis.
You know how good Victor's going to be able to turn around now? He's going to be able to just sit there, turn the wheel, and then just stab the throttle and just turn the car around by itself.
No.
I know that. No, he already scared me once. He already scared me once because we got in the car and I wasn't expecting it because I said, this car's kind of heavy. And he nailed to the floor with stupid little skinny tires. He was burning so much rubber that even in second it started. I mean, we must have gone all block long. I'm not used to that.
Have you guys talked him into yet to putting bigger tires on the car?
Well, Chip, of course, would love to put bigger tires and wheels right
Yeah,
on
but
the
I
car right
can't
away.
afford that.
So,
Even if you don't have to do it, you gotta put bigger tires. This is way too much power for those skinny little tires.
Yeah, but the rim costs too much.
that could be, but also remember suspension is everything.
Yeah.
So you keep momentum up. It depends what you're doing. If you're taking the car on the track,
Yeah.
or sometimes having too much paw on the road creates drag. You're going to slow the vehicle down.
It's great. So where do you guys plan to put all this stuff? I didn't realize that everything was under here.
I don't know yet. That'll be up to Pete. So the computer could stay there, but on this side over here, take a look at this. This is where the actual fuse panel. This is the fuse panel and everything for the engine transmission.
How
So
did I
if it popped a fuse or something, we've got to go back under here.
How would I get under there? Because
You have to take off this whole panel.
Oh,
So we're going to relocate this. We'll pull it up on front, probably put it in the core support to where you're not going to see it, but you're going to be able to get to it.
oh yeah, that's.
And the same thing being with the vintage air kit. It's actually plumbed into the factory wiring harness, and it can't handle that. It's pulling. That's why it's popping the fuses.
Oh, I was.
So we're actually going to run it through this, so you have an actual fuse
Oh,
going
cool.
to it. So the Roadster Shop does a great job as far as figuring out all the angles, pivots, to where you don't get any binding or anything like that. They take into consideration you're going to drive with the family.
Well, I love the way the Ford Lincoln suspension looks, and then I love that they have room for the exhaust to come straight out from up there. I mean, talk about well thought.
Right? Your drive line sits up above that cross
Yeah.
number, so if it lost a U-joint or anything like that, you don't have to worry about the drive shaft
Yeah,
falling.
dropping. Yeah, and I've seen them drop. No, you guys did a good job in picking this one. I'll tell you.
We kind of try to think things through for you. We take thinking out of the process for you.
Yeah, and especially when I don't know what I'm doing, it's good.
All right, slowly go down. Okay, hold it. Where you at? Can you see it? Good. Nice. U-bolts?
Are they all good to?
Yeah.
Perfect, all right, thank you.
Yep.
Looks pretty good, huh?
It's like, you're in the right line to tuck this line through all this.
But we got all these wires going up into there.
Inside.
Yeah.
That should be front pedal, the connector, the UDAT connector.
So what do you think they did? Cut the wires? Because there's no way it's gonna go through that little teeny hole. The big
How they got
connector
it
for
in
the.
there?
Huh?
How they got it in there? The ADL or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's. Holy sheep.
Sheepskin Batman.
Yeah.
Gas pedal stuff. I wonder if they did cut it. The pedal connector definitely wouldn't go through there.
Right?
Oh, it's headed somewhere to get all those plugs to that little tiny hole.
Hey, check my new. Another one.
Maybe just have to photograph it and pull the pins out, photograph each connector and pull the pins out. And cavity number 14 is 10. 14 is tan. Number 16, red. Shove all these through a little tiny hole. They should have drilled a bigger hole. Okay. 15, 16, 16 is red. See if it looks the same. There's a fuse box that was over there. It was buried under the panel. We're gonna put it somewhere we can get to it. In case he blows a fuse, he doesn't have to take the whole car apart. That says it. It's good. Don't know if it is or not. Pictures never lie. Tape and label these.
Alright. About right there. We look good as far as being centered.
Alright.
You want to lower it, Petey?
Going down.
Next stop.
All good?
Let's go back here.
Nothing fitting in here.
We need to go over a little bit.
Right in the hole.
Hang on. You can go to your way, Pete.
I got the bolt in the hole here.
Okay, my back end needs to go that way.
Yep. Okay.
Good?
Yep. Let's go down.
Looking good.
Nice. Nigel side.
Yeah, it was just a thing.
Beautiful.
His own.
As long as those one pieces are spaced out.
When you say one pieces, like you'd say one piece.
One piece.
If you say one pieces, it's kind of weird.